Today's video is going to be a little different. So for those of you who are watching this channel for the first time, welcome. I'm glad you're here. This channel is dedicated to videos around this 2024 Toyota Tacoma, but today we're not actually making any automotive content. We're going to do a video on how much money YouTube paid me for the first month that I've been monetized. Now, we'll kind of go over what is the YouTube Partner Program, what you have to do to get to it, to where you can actually make money off YouTube, because it's not as simple as just signing up for YouTube and being able to make money from day one. There's certain goals that you have to achieve and stuff like that. So I'll kind of talk through that. If you've already watched, like when I was watching people that were just monetized on YouTube, I was watching like every video out there, and then it always was like, oh, this is what the YouTube Partner Program is. And I'm just like, let me just skip that. I was like, I just want to see what the actual numbers are. So if you already know about the YouTube Partner Program, what it takes to get in, feel free to skip towards the end of this video where I'll actually show you the real numbers that YouTube paid me on this channel, as well as the total that they paid me overall, which is probably the first month is what I'll go over in detail, and then I'll show you the overall, which is about a month and a half, because I haven't been monetized super long. So let's go ahead and start off with what is the YouTube Partner Program and what does it take to actually make money through YouTube. So the YouTube Partner Program is a program that once you've had your YouTube channel long enough to where you've met their requirements to where you can actually make money through YouTube. So those requirements are, technically there's two tiers that you can get in, but today I'm going to strictly cover just the money, just the requirements for making it to where you actually make money off ads, because you can get in a little early, and then you can create like a clothing shop like I have, and sell merch and make money that way, but you don't actually make money off the ads. So to make money off the ads, you have to meet two things. First one is going to be, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. That is the first thing that you need, which there's some people, it takes years to do that, and other people, the first video they produce, they get over 1,000 subscribers and it goes viral. So it's really, it's not about luck. I mean, it's the quality of your videos, of how long it takes you, how frequently you put stuff out, if you're putting out 5-minute videos or hour-long videos that really add up. So first thing that you need in order to make it into the YouTube Partner Program is 1,000 subscribers. So that's the first thing. The second thing, so you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. So what does that mean? Well, you have to have people watch 4,000 hours worth of your content. So when I first started this channel, I was very new to YouTube. I knew that I wanted to do YouTube, but for the longest time, for like years. But I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I felt like I didn't really have something that I could really do YouTube on and really talk about the stuff that I wanted to. I had no idea. But when I bought this truck, I realized there was a huge following for the new Tacoma and Tacomas in general. So that's why I started with this truck. So 4,000 hours of watch time is the second thing that you need. Now, as far as getting, so for me, the 1,000 subscribers really didn't take that long, maybe a couple months, but the watch hours, that's something that took me forever to get. So if you're like me and you were struggling to get those 4,000 watch hours, feel free to hear some of my advice to how to get it to that point, to get those 4,000 watch hours. The first thing is make longer content, but don't drag it out. Don't just talk to talk and just sit there in silence or whatever it is. You want to get to the point. You want to make sure it's entertaining for the viewer, that you're giving them valuable information. Don't just sit in a chair and sit still and don't ever move a muscle. Like, walk around, do like a backflip. I don't know, I can't do a backflip, but walk around, be yourself. Like, people are getting away from the overly edited type of videos where people are just, they have pop-ups over here and in boinking sounds and just a bunch of random overly edited crap to their videos. but not me. I'm super authentic. I do very minimal editing with my stuff. It's just me talking about what I'm passionate about, and that's really what gets people's interest. So if you're new to YouTube or you're trying to get monetized, that's something you definitely should put into, to take to heart, to be yourself, be authentic. Don't try to pretend someone that you're not. So longer videos will do it. Like my first couple of videos were like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, but then I did a video on the driving impressions for this truck. So it was a 20-minute long video where I just mounted it to my window and drove around for 20 minutes talking about what I thought about this truck. And the watch hours for that video just went, it skyrocketed, and it helped me to bring all the watch hours I needed up to the 4,000 watch hours. It took me, so kind of the information as far as like the details of how long it took. So it took me 7 months to get the total of 1,000 subscribers. Well, I had over 1,000, and 4,000 watch hours. So for me, that's what it took. Longer videos, good quality content, be authentic, don't overly edit it. Obviously, if you're doing a gaming channel or a faceless YouTube video, that doesn't really apply, but you still want to make sure your content is engaging and it's something that someone actually wants to watch. So those are kind of the tips that I have for you as far as kind of getting you to that line. So now for the part that you have all been waiting for, and the reason you clicked on this video, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how much money I've made on YouTube since I've been monetized, which now is about a month and a half. I'll be walking you through every single day how much I make. You can see the earnings like go up and then go down and see how much they differ and kind of compare where the baseline is, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see how much YouTube has made me so far on this YouTube channel. So we have now pulled up the channel analytics for the Tacoma Enthusiast YouTube channel. As you can see on the overview tab, it just has some information as to how many views. Now, one thing to note, I was monetized on January 9th. So I did 30 days from January 9th to February 8th. So this will be for the first 30 days that I was monetized. So looking at this, we can see in that 30-day period, I received 64,000 views, 1.8 thousand hours of watch time, and I gained 1.3 thousand subscribers with the estimated revenue for that time at $173.18. Now, if you look down here, it kind of tells you like what activity happened. And as you can see, I posted a ton of shorts because shorts don't count towards watch hours unless you get like 10 million of them. So I didn't really do a ton of shorts. I just focused on long form content. So as soon as you get monetized, feel free to turn all your long form content into shorts. It doesn't pay near as much as long form, but I was able to make a couple pennies off of that. And this just kind of shows you like the videos that I published and kind of the time, and you can see where it spikes. So let's kind of jump into the revenue a little bit deeper. So they do have this tab that says revenue. We're having it on set to all, so it also does watch page ads and shorts feed ads, as well as gifts that you get with people leave you a tip in the comment section, as well as connected stores. So we can see for this time period, I uploaded a ton of shorts. So the very first day that I was monetized, I made $2.54. Now the next day was $3.46, followed by $4.65. So Fridays is usually when I release a video. So every Friday you'll see the spike up, which is kind of why it's pretty wavy here. But honestly, I wasn't really sure what to expect as far as revenue. I was thinking maybe $1 to $2 a day. So I was like, if I make at least $1 a day, I would be content with that. So to be able to make $2 a day starting off was actually really neat. So this was Saturday. Sunday it kind of goes down again. I released a short and made it go up a little bit. As you see, Thursday is kind of the lowest days. Friday it starts spiking up. Saturday and Sunday, because that's when the views start pouring in. That where you've released stuff. Then it kind of goes back down. So you can see my average is roughly, I'd say maybe like maybe about $4 kind of baseline, like right here. It spiked up, went down on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I released 2 videos on a Friday, and it spiked up to $12. This was my second highest that I've ever had. And if you keep looking, it kind of goes back down, and the baseline's about 4. And then on Friday, the 7th, I posted a video that got a ton of views. It was when my Toyota Tacoma broke down. So that ended up getting a ton of views, which is why this ended up spiking up. So I made $15 on the 8th. So that's for the first month. The total estimated revenue that YouTube paid me was $173.18. And for the lifetime amount of money that YouTube has paid me, we're looking at $205.95. So this kind of shows you, I didn't make anything when I started. I first started this channel on, I think it was July 30th. So it's been about 7 months or so, and then it finally got monetized, and it's starting to kind of spike up a little bit. So that's the total amount of money that YouTube has made me, $205.95 so far. So for those of you who stayed to the very end of this video, congratulations, because there was something that I actually left off in the revenue when I was showing you the screen as to how much money I made. So there's one real important thing that you focus on. The way that income for YouTube works, it's not necessarily based off of how many subscribers you have. So I have about like 10,000 subscribers. Obviously, the more subscribers you have, the more people that watch your content and that kind of stuff. So in a way, it does correlate, but the revenue that's paid to you is not like, okay, this person has 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna give them $1 per 1,000 views. Or this person has 100,000 followers, we're gonna give them $5 per 1,000 views. So it's totally based off of views. So you can make a ton of money even if you don't have a ton of subscribers, if your video is able to get out there and reach a much broader audience than just your subscribers. And that's the way YouTube works, is for small channels like me and other people, whenever you have a video, if you actually look at the analytics of your video, you'll see that most of your views, at least for me, come from people's home pages or recommended videos. They're not subscribers, they're not people that are searching for it. Most of it's being just recommended based on what YouTube thinks users want to see. So that's a really cool thing. So one of the things worth mentioning is my RPM. So you'll see that talked about a lot if you're into YouTube and stuff like that. It means the revenue per 1,000 views. So that's how much money you make per view, and that's what's important to know. So with my channel, I just checked over the last 30 days. My revenue per 1,000 views is about $4 and I think it was like 25 cents, $4.30. So one way to calculate that is take this video and see how many views it has at the time that you're currently watching. Hopefully this gets a couple thousand views at least, if not more. So you'll take a look at this video, and let's say it has 1,000 views. So you'll automatically know, okay, this video made $4.25. Or if it has 2,000 views, you're like, okay, it's made $8. So there's just a lot that goes into it, but mainly it's view count, because the more people that view your videos and watch your ads, the more money that you make, because YouTube splits that ad revenue with you. So that's my RPM. It's a little over $4.50, which is about average. Automotive content, I think, ranks slightly higher than like vlog lifestyle. So if you're just like, hey, let's just do a video of me, a day in the life of a hairdresser or something like that, the ads that are pushed out to that video aren't going to pay as much as like an automotive channel like mine. But like my automotive channel does not bring in the revenue that financial videos do. So if you're trying to learn about stocks and stuff like that, those ads will pay more because there's more money to be made from the advertisers, so they'll spend more money on those niches. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, leave me a comment. Let me know how close you are to being monetized, or even if you don't have a YouTube channel and you were just like, hey, this looks like an interesting video, let me know if you enjoyed it. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.